Meanwhile, Jesus stood before the governor. And the governor asked him, "Are you the king of the Jews?" "You have said so," Jesus replied. When he was accused by the chief priests and the elders, he gave no answer. Then Pilate asked him, "Don't you hear the testimony they are bringing against you?" But Jesus made no reply, not even to a single charge, to the great amazement of the governor. Now it was the governor's custom at the festival to release a prisoner chosen by the crowd. At that time, they had a well-known prisoner whose name was Jesus Barabbas. So when the crowd had gathered, Pilate asked them, "Which one do you want me to release to you? Jesus Barabbas or Jesus who is called the Messiah?" For he knew it was out of self-interest that they had handed Jesus over to him. While Pilate was sitting on the judge's seat, his wife sent him this message: "Don't have anything to do with that innocent man, for I have suffered a great deal today in a dream because of him." But the chief priest and the elders persuaded the crowd to ask for Barabbas and to have Jesus executed. "Which of the two do you want me to release to you?" asked the governor.
"Barabbas."
"What shall I do then with Jesus who is called the Messiah?" Pilate asked. They all answered,
"Crucify him! Crucify him! Crucify him!"
"Why? What crime has he committed?" asked Pilate. But they all shouted all the louder,
"Crucify him! Crucify him! Crucify him!"
When Pilate saw that he was getting nowhere, but that instead an uproar was starting, he took water and washed his hands in front of the crowd. "I am innocent of this man's blood," he said. "It is your responsibility." All the people answered, "His blood is on us and on our children." Then he released Barabbas to them, but he had Jesus flogged and handed him over to the crucified. Then the governor's soldiers took Jesus into the praetorium and gathered the whole company of soldiers around him. They stripped him and put a scarlet robe on him, and then twisted together a crown of thorns and set it on his head. They put a staff in his right hand. Then they knelt in front of him and mocked him. "Hail, King of the Jews," they said. They spit on him and took the staff and struck him on the head again and again. After they had mocked him, they took off the robe and put his own clothes on him. Then they led him away to crucify him.
Drive the nails in my hand. You can laugh at me where you stand. Go ahead and say it isn't me. The day is gonna come when you will see, 'cause I'll rise again. Ain't no power on earth can tie me down. Yes, I'll Death can't keep me in the ground. Go ahead and mark my name. See my love for you always remain the same. Go ahead and bury me. But one day soon I'm gonna be free. See, I'm gonna rise. I'm gonna rise again. Ain't no power on earth can tie me down. No, see, I'm gonna rise. I'm gonna rise again. Death can't keep me in the ground. Go ahead, go right ahead. Say I'm dead and gone. You will see you were wrong. Go ahead, try to hide the sun. All will see that I'm the one. See, I'm gonna rise. I'm gonna rise again. Yeah. Ain't no power on earth tie me down. Oh, see, I'm gonna rise. I'm gonna rise again. Yeah. You see, death can't keep me in the ground. See, I'm gonna rise. I'm gonna rise again. Yeah. Ain't no power on earth can tie me down. Oh, you see, I'm gonna rise. I'm gonna rise again. Yeah. Death can't keep me in the ground.
As they were going out, they met a man from Cyrene named Simon, and they forced him to carry the cross. They came to a place called Golgotha, which means the place of the skull. There they offered Jesus wine to drink mixed with gall, but after tasting it, he refused to drink it. When they had crucified him, they divided up his clothes by casting lots, and sitting down, they kept watch over him there. Above his head, they placed the written charge against him. This is Jesus, the King of the Jews.